Hello, Professor. This is my recording for milestone 6 of CST 256. My name is David Pratt. Turn my brightness up here. So this one's going to be really short. I only made a few changes. We've got these routes here. You see they route to two different controllers, user API and job API. They're under the resource verb. If we go to like the user API, you can see that we've got two functions. We've got the index and the show function, and the job API I won't even show you because it's exactly like this, just using job instead of user. And this is called jobs. Those are the only two differences. But so we're grabbing all the latest users and we're only taking 30 of them. If you are grabbing more than 30, actually that's an error in my logic there. We'll go with that. No, I suppose that doesn't matter. We can leave that there. We're just taking 30 of them, and then if the count is, we'll put it here just for fun. So if the count is greater than 30, we're going to tell people that we're only taking 30, and then we're returning the encoded 30 of them. Here we're just taking in an ID, and we're just finding one by that ID. And so I'm going to go over to job. Actually, I lied, so I'm going to change the logic here a little bit. This is just so that when I test to see if the count is greater than 30, I'm actually testing if it's greater than 30. If I just take 30 here, the count will always be equal to or less than 30. So this will never get hit. And same thing here, we're just finding it by ID. So I'll show you that over in the browser here. You can see we're at the job API right now. I'm going to go to the user API, and you can see I got both users showing here. If I go to user API /1, you can see I've got the first user shown there, and it's got everything in here. It's got the name, the email, the password or username, admin, created at, updated at. It doesn't look like it pulled in the password, which is perfect because we don't want to necessarily send the password through the JSON in an API, because that would be kind of dangerous. I mean, you're just showing everybody else's passwords. So, but if we went to number 2, you can see we get the same thing for Harry Potter. And then for job API, I don't actually have any jobs just because of what I've been doing with it. But if I go to job API, you can see it comes up with this screen here. And just to test, to show you, just to make this video just a little bit longer, if we go to job API and we say, let me actually go to user API. This will be easier to do. If instead of 30, we test to say this is just if it's greater than or equal to 2, and we go over to user API, just so that we can show that this part's working. You can see we get this message, only the latest 30 users shown. And then there's 2 line breaks, and all of the 30 users would be shown right there. So we're just grabbing 2 of them. Let me make sure it's actually, yeah, see, we can see HP83 is right there. But we'll change that back to 30, and it won't be showing up here anymore. But we just get the users because we're not greater than 30. We're actually only have 2. So that is my recording. That's all that I really changed for this week to make the API module. Thank you very much, and I will talk at you next week.